Breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook group, Prince Miller Entertainment TV. We're available on Twitter at P Miller ENT. Follow us on Twitter and we follow back. We're also available on Sai. Our podcast is a Prince Miller podcast. Just look for it on Cecellia application. Welcome to another edition of our daily news, breaking news, everyday news. Today is the 18th of March 2022. So guys, the whole of last year, 2021, we were talking a lot about Nyaya, three MDC activists, and Joana Mamombe, Cecellia, Chimbiri, and Maroa. And yes, we all know the situation. Vaiti vaka abductwa, and in 2020, Nyaya yakatenderera pa social media. It also made international news, and vakazwa vari kuchinhoi, and saka trial now yazotanga nhasi because over the years, like 1 year or 2 years, 2 years almost, and nyaya ichingonzi postponed vachimbosungwa dzungwa vachimboita mabheo achimborevhokwa ombosungwa omboburitswa zvakare. And so Citizens Coalition for Change CCC activists Joana Mamombe and Cecellia Chimbiri have made an about 10 sensational claiming in their defense, outlined that they've never communicated with anyone, that they've been abducted and tortured by police sometime in May 2020 when their pre-trial opened at the Harare Magistrate Courts. Mamombe and Chimbiri, who are charged with publishing or communication falsehoods prejudicial to the state, are denying that they told their friends, lawyers or relatives that they've been abducted on May 13, 2020. This is contrary to their earlier claims that they contacted their lawyers after they had been allegedly abducted. According to the state, Mamombe Chimbiri accomplices Netsai Maroa was interviewed on May 19, 2020 and told one detective Chafa that she was abducted and tortured. Maroa is on the police wanted list after fleeing the country to evade trial. Mamombe and Chimbiri were later interviewed on May 25, 2020. The vote phase is unfolding at the Magistrate Court, where experts have reviewed that cell phones belonging to the CCC activists were active on the internet and various other social media platforms during the time the two claimed they were taken by police on their way to Harare CBD and later abducted and taken to a known destination where they allegedly to have been tortured before being dumped in Musana, Mashonaland Central Province. According to a state witness, the two mobile phone numbers were said to be active browsing on internet, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat and Instagram between 2:39 p.m. and 10 p.m. when Mamombe Chimbiri claimed they were in the hands of the police. This was said by state witnesses Mr. Tapera Christopher Kazembe, a spectrum manager at the Postal and Telecommunications Regulatory Authority of Zimbabwe, Potras. He was testifying during the trial where Mamombe and Chimbiri are alleged to have faked their abductions in May 2020. Mr. Kazembe, who once worked at T1 and Econet before working as a consultant at Ericsson in the diaspora, was commenting on data collected from Econet in relation to network usage. He told the court that information obtained from such data usage is correct and is reliable. The information is taken from the Econet network, including date and time, and some of us will let Econet update time automatically on our cell phones. Econet is responsible, accurate. It may not be the last minute, but normally time accurate and can be used by anybody, he said. But through their lawyer, the juror said they never communicated with anyone. The accused persons will tell the court that they did not at any stage tell any relative, friend or lawyer that they've been abducted. This is a narrative being earned by the police and the state in order to abuse the accused. As it stands, there's an extant judgment of the High Court in which a factual finding is made that the accused do not communicate to any person that they've been abducted as is being alleged or at all. The accused will further tell the court that from the very beginning of this matter, they have requested for particulars as to who they communicated to and what the exact communication was. This request was denied many times. They are therefore Armstrong in their defense and can only say that they did not communicate or publish to any lawyers that they have been abducted. They put the state to the strict proof of this allegation. In particular, they challenged the state to lead evidence from the lawyers they alleged and produce proof of the communication they alleged. They said Mamombe and Chimbiri denied communication with any of their relatives over the alleged abductions. They do not communicate or publish to any friends that they've been abducted. They put the state to the strict proof of this allegation. In particular, they challenged the state to lead evidence from the friends they alleged and produce proof of the communication they alleged. They said the juror also said that none of the communications they made at the material time was false or incited violence. None of their communication incites or promotes public disorder or public violence or endangers public safety. None of their statements undermines public confidence in law enforcement agency, the prisons and correctional services or the defense forces of Zimbabwe as alleged or at all. They challenge the state not to only provide the alleged communication but also prove how it undermines public confidence in a law enforcement agency, the prisons and the correctional services or defense forces of Zimbabwe. They told the court Mamombe and Chimbiri claim that police forced them to record their warned and caution statements when they were receiving treatment in hospital. And so guys, that's the latest here regarding to this whole situation. And there were three, but one and the time she's now in the diaspora. And and she ended up leaving Zimbabwe. So she's now on police wanted list. So which means that if she comes back to Zimbabwe, she will be arrested. The first time panongo buruka ndege pa Robert Mugabe paya anobva atosungwa kana kuti panongozikwana kunzi Zimbabwe chete, the police will arrest her. And yes, and I don't think she will be granted bail, and because atochikora mutemo wecourt, and she was supposed to be there yesterday court with Joana Mamombe and Cecellia Chimbiri. And so guys, I'm not going to comment a lot about this. It happened in May 2020, and we all know what really happened there, according to what they said. And they said that they were abducted by state agencies, and they were beaten up, tortured. We saw some pictures, we saw some some photos they showed us. And so the state is trying by all means to actually saying good on our wasna ku abduct wana anga to pa social media, anga pa Facebook, anga pa Instagram. Saka how come they were abducted at the same time they were using their social media networks? Maybe someone else was using them, and you never know. And so we still have to wait to hear more about this whole situation here, and we're gonna keep you guys in the loop here on the daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. And so turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here. This is a daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Bless up.